Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you subscribe, comment, thumbs up this video. I'm about to prepare a Sunday dinner with some mac and cheese, potato salad, yams, dressing, greens. I baked some chicken, but that ain't on here. And I'm just gonna walk y'all through some quick little steps on what I did when I prepared my food. So I use chicken thighs to make my chicken broth for my dressing. I don't use the store-bought stuff. It's so much better making it your own way. I use celery, bell pepper, and onion inside to make my broth with some sage, onion powder, garlic powder, the little chicken cube seasoning, and I boil it. And then I make my cornbread with some cornmeal, some flour, egg, milk, and some cooking oil. Stir that bad boy up. Put a little oil in the pan. Put it on 350. Put that cornbread in the oven and bake it until whenever it's done baking. I don't know no time. It might just be eye watching. Now, y'all, when I do cornbread dressing, like, I don't use my hands to crumble up my cornbread. My cornbread falling apart on its own. Like, I be scared to eat people dressing because I don't know how they break up their cornbread, and I think about dirty nails. But you don't have to use your hand to do that. And this what I do. Take note, because I don't like that. Don't use your hand. But anyway, so your cornbread should fall apart with a fork. I mean, I do mine while it's hot so it ain't cold and, you know, hard to fall apart. And once it's all the way crumbled up and all that good stuff, I'm gonna get to add my little ingredients to my pan. So I also shred my chicken thighs up so I can put it inside my dressing. I like a lot of meat in my dressing, but this time I ain't had that much meat. I was mad about that. But anyway, so once it all crumbled up, I'm gonna saute my vegetables in the pan. As they say, it brings out the flavor. And then I'm gonna transfer that into my pan. And then I'm gonna add my shredded chicken and my cream of mushroom, and then my chicken broth that I made on my own. Again, y'all, make your own chicken broth. I promise you it's gonna be more flavorful than that stuff you buy in the store. So as y'all see, I'm transferring all of the ingredients to the cornbread. And then there's my cream of mushroom. A lot of people use cream of chicken, but I use cream of mushroom. And I'm gonna pour my broth on my ingredients. Now, keep in mind, I do mine, you know, little by little, because you don't want your dressing too watery and you don't want it too stiff either. So I would rather just add it in slowly so I can make sure that it be the right consistency, because I done seen some tragic situations where it's too watery and it don't come out right. So you see, I'm just slowly mixing it up until it get to where I need it to be. Now, I know y'all seen I ain't have enough chicken in here, but it's cool. Normally I have a lot of chicken, but food too high now, so baby, I made it work with what I had to work with. So you see, it's coming together, but yeah, it needs some more broth in there because it's still a little too thick. All right, so I got it to where I need it to be, transfer it into my pan. I'm gonna throw that bad boy in the oven until I watching it and it look done to me. Don't judge me. I promise you, I don't know no times to tell y'all, but I do cook it on 350 for however long. All right, so now it's done. Look at it. Look at it. Baby, when I tell y'all, too good. Probably better than your mama's. You understand me? Look at it. And don't forget your little cranberry sauce. I can't eat mine without it. So I'm finna go ahead and get into this potato salad. Get some deer relish, mayonnaise, sandwich bread. I use tomatoes. I use celery, bell pepper, and eggs. Now, y'all see them onions? I ain't put them onions inside my potato salad. Onions too strong. They went in my dressing, so ignore that part. So I'm gonna cut my potatoes up. Now, I cut my potatoes up in cube size. Not too big, not too little. because you want to make sure that you're going to get the little chunky bite. I like potato salad, not mashed potatoes. Now make sure y'all salt y'all water up so y'all potatoes have some flavor on it. Once you able to stick that fork through those potatoes, that's when you know it's time to take them out the water, because if you leave them in there too long, again, you're going to have mashed potatoes. So add my egg, tomato, bell pepper, and celery, and relish, sandwich spread, and mayo to this bowl. And I'm going to fold it in until I get that to the right consistency too. Y'all, I'm one of them people, I like a lot of eggs in my potato salad or whatever, but I don't know about everybody else. Now, keep in mind, I salt my water so good with my potatoes that I am not going to need to add no more salt into this potato salad. And I just add it in slowly so I can make sure I don't have too much mayo and sandwich bread in my potato salad. So that's why I do it little by little, so I can make sure it be right how I need it. So boom, you see I got my potato salad ready to go. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator so it can cool down, and that's on that. Now I'm gonna move right on into my meat for my greens. Now this was my first time using turkey necks, y'all, but them smoked turkey necks was everything. Now y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I love Italian seasoning on my food. It just do something to it. So I use, the Italian seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, Mrs. Dash, a little salt and pepper, and I'm gonna cook them turkey necks down till they falling apart. Rinse them greens off. Now y'all, I'm telling you right now, I ain't cutting no greens up. I'm buying them out the bag, and if you don't like them out the bag, don't eat my greens, because that's all I'm doing. I'm taking shortcuts. I work smart, not hard. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to cook them. Once that meat cooked down, add them greens to it. Let them cook slowly but surely. And when I tell y'all, them greens be everything. They love my greens, y'all. But yeah, and look, I wash my greens too. I can't tell you how long I cook my greens. Let me tell y'all how I tried to take a shortcut and cook my greens inside the pressure cooker. Baby, let's just say that texture was messed up on them greens. I would never do that again. But we're going to let them things cook down. Now, I'm finna fix some yams, y'all. It's so easy. I love yams. So I'm going to cut them up however I cut them up in that size. However they come out cut up is how they do. So I'm going to use some sugar, some vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, and dark brown sugar, and some butter. Y'all want to hear what's funny? I know y'all seen that cheap vanilla extract that I use, but I promise you it tastes the same, so don't do me. So I let that butter melt in the pan, add my yams my sweet potatoes into the pan, let them things cook, and I'm also gonna add, my sugar and the nutmeg, the brown sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, all that good stuff. Now we're gonna let them sweet potatoes cook down until it get to the right consistency that you like. Me, I don't want it to be mashed potato like, so I eyeball it. So once I'm able to get that fork through it, I pretty much let it cook the rest in the oven. But yeah, so boom. Don't talk about my vanilla, because baby, that was only $1, and it's definitely giving imitation. But hey, food too hot nowadays. Now y'all see it's cooking down, and I got it cooking and going. Look at that juice. Baby, them children love these yams. I promise you won't be sorry. Because guess what? Your girl be cooking. But yeah, once it cooked down and them potatoes soften up, I throw that bad boy in the oven. And again, I'ma eyeball it, because I don't do no times. I don't know no times. I just be cooking and watching and looking. But yeah, so I transferred it in the pan. I'm going to throw it in the oven for however long. And however long, it looked like it's right. And I test it out with that little fork. Look at it. Look at it. I know y'all want some. Shoot, I want this plate all over again doing this video. Ooh, look at it. Too good. Now I'm finna make some macaroni and cheese. So I put some butter in the pan, a little flour. I'm gonna get my heavy whipping cream into that pan once I, get that little roux going or whatever. Transfer it into the pan. Now, y'all, I shred my cheese. I don't use the already shredded cheese because I want my cheese to melt how I need to melt. So I shred my cheddar. I use extra sharp cheddar. I use some Gouda cheese in here. And y'all, don't sleep on that smoked paprika, baby. It be everything to this macaroni, okay? So I put some salt in there, some pepper. Again, baby, I got to have my smoked paprika. Like it just does something to this macaroni and cheese. Now, once I get that thing going and get the boiling or whatever, so I'm gonna add my cheese into this sauce. Get that whisk, get it stirring around. Once it get creamy and get ready, we're gonna transfer them bad boys to them noodles. Now let me tell y'all about them noodles. Now when I boil my macaroni noodles, of course I'm gonna salt my water real good, and I'm gonna boil them noodles, but I'm not cooking my noodles all the way through because this macaroni got to go in the oven to continue to cook. Y'all, I'm a person big on texture, so with that being said, I don't like overcooked noodles, so I have a bite to my noodles and I let it finish cooking in the oven. Baby, look at that cheese sauce. Look at that. When I tell you macaroni be so creamy, baby, love it. I don't even want it the old school way. And with this cheese sauce, y'all, I don't use no egg in my macaroni and cheese. Like, I ain't never really know why they use the egg, but back in the day, they used to use the egg all the time. So if y'all know why they put egg in the macaroni and cheese, just let me know. I don't really know, but you can let me know. So, boom. And keep in mind, I ain't making no large portions because it's just me and the kids. Baby, look at that cheese sauce going over the macaroni noodles. Oh, wait a minute, you gotta wait. Look at it. Too good. So we're gonna get that sauce going over them noodles, you know what I'm saying? Stir it up. I always add sour cream into my macaroni and cheese, y'all. It just give it that extra bite also. Look at it. Top it off with some extra sharp cheddar on top. Throw it in the oven. And baby, where's my finished product on here? That was just some cornbread. There we go. Now look at that. Look at that macaroni and cheese. Look at that. Creamy and good. I promise you, you won't be sorry. Now, y'all, that cornbread y'all just seen, it was nothing but some Jiffy, baby, because I wasn't finna do nothing more. I hadn't cooked enough. That was Jiffy, but baby, I love Jiffy. Don't get me wrong. But I make homemade cornbread too, buttermilk cornbread. It just wasn't that day. But y'all, this is my finished product. A nice little Sunday dinner, and you already know it was a TKO after we finished.